Hello, just coming on for my little weekly update. If you can hear a chewing noise, it's because I have settled the dogs down with a chew each, because despite it being about 20 past 11 at night, they decided that was the perfect time to start having a wonderful play. So I've calmed them down with a treat for the night. So yeah, how was group this week? How did I get on? What did I hear about? Etc. Group was fantastic. We had such a chatty group. I say that every week, but you get something out of group every week. I got my Body Magic Silver Award. I was supposed to actually ask for this a couple of weeks ago and I forgot. But being as I've been doing my Couch to 5K, which is like half an hour 3 times a week, which is all you need to do for your silver. You maintain that for 4 weeks, which I've more than done. So I'm really chuffed. Got my bronze and my silver now. I'm now working towards my gold. So my gold Body Magic will be that plus 2 strengthening exercises as well. So I'm gonna work towards that. I'll fill you in next time on that one. I lost ½ pound, which is not what I wanted to lose, being as I've got my goal for my £2.5 a week up to Christmas on my little bauble. But I do know why, and it was that week, and there was a few things that made me a lot for 2 days not focused on it, but not bad things, just exciting things actually. So yeah, quite a lot to tell you about. I got that £½ pound off, but actually that takes me £½ pound away from my Club 10 award. So that's really spurred me on to really nip everything, tighten the belt and everything, as they say. And I really want to get that Club 10. Now, if you're a Slimming Well member, you'll know Club 10 is all in your book. It explains everything. But to me, I think it's quite an important one. Club 10 is all about a real health milestone for you. So whatever weight you start your journey at, obviously that's different for everybody. When you've lost 10% of your body weight, you get some brilliant health benefits start happening to your body. Now, obviously you guys know, I've done Slimming World. It was my chosen form of healthy eating and weight loss for the past 20 years. Life happens up and down, etc. But when I rejoined this time, I was actually given a 12-week referral from our local health authority, which is to do with the fact that I was diagnosed with high blood pressure. Now, that's something that's in my family. Heart disease is really prevalent on both sides of my family. So that's something I need to be really mindful of, hence the weight needs to be looked after. But also, it's obviously made worse if you're overweight. It's proven. It just does. It's not healthy to be overweight. So I really want to get my £½ pound to get my Club 10 next week. And some of the health benefits, it's all, you can see here, Slimming Well's Club 10, and all the health benefits are listed all here in the book. And I'm not going to go through all of them. But there is absolutely the number one, it can help reduce raised blood pressure, risk of heart disease and stroke, and help reduce the need for medication. So I really am hoping that that's going to be the case. I don't know why my screen's gone a funny colour. Yeah, never mind, as long as you can still hear me. And that's something really important to me. So also, you guys know that I've talked about the fact that I've developed arthritis in my foot. And one of the things here, you become more mobile, making it easier to be active, and it reduces strain on the joints and improves back and joint pain. Back pain is something I've got. My joint pain is something I've got. So again, this is something that is what I'm aiming for. It's that to reclaim as much of my health as I possibly can. And yeah, so there's lots of other things, but including that is improve asthma symptoms and reduce the need for medication. So there's no reason not to lose 10%. And, you know, it's a really good, I think a really good interim target. If you're someone who's joined and you're not quite sure what your target might be, Club 10's a fantastic first goal, because it's all about your health. So yeah, I'm going to be getting that next week, with my £0.5 off. No questions asked, so I'm getting that. Simple as that. Things in group this week. We were talking about replacing, if there are some things we need to change. I spoke last week about you have to be committed to the fact that you will need to change some things. And this week we talked a bit in group about not focusing on what you're missing, but concentrating on what you're putting in. So it's really easy to go when you're trying to lose weight, or any other health journey, really trying to get fit, trying to do whatever. I mustn't do this, I mustn't do that. But what are you going to do? What are the positives? What are you going to have instead? And that was really helpful, I think. Loads of recipes shared, which is really good. My consultant has this fab idea of, saying if anyone does cook anything from one of the new books or anything, just share it on our closed Facebook group, which I think was really quite good. So we get like a little bit of a rating thing, how was it, how was the recipe. I tried a recipe myself, which was the slow cooker butternut the slow cooker sweet potato curry. I tried that just to I do curries all the time, and I just bang a load of ingredients in. But I thought, I'd give this one a go, because it's actually got a bit of like coconut milk in, and it's not something that I would normally buy. But I thought actually it'd be quite nice to have a little extra flavour, and it's surprising. You don't put a lot in, and it only added like 1.5 sins per portion. But what it did do is just gave it such a nice flavour. So that did me for 3 meals this week. So you'll notice that on my my little Instagram stories and reels. The dogs are just decided to start up again. I'll show you them, hang on. I got one down here saying hello, the other two are just about having a moment over there. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, hello Cabby. What's mummy doing? So yeah, apologies, that is going on in the background. Welcome to my world. Can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, so I tried that. That was on the app. So I thought I'd try that a go. I would say that mine looked a million times more watery. So I actually just tipped a load of dried split red lentils in, and perfect. So that was really, really good. I'd recommend that recipe, definitely. What I did do was add, with the leftovers, when I had those the next time, you'll see I added, instead of adding rice to have with it, I added some broccoli. Quick and easy, microwave my curry, cook my broccoli, and I've got that extra speed food there, because I'm really focusing this week. To be honest with you, if I don't get £3 off this week, I won't be a happy bunny. I'm aiming very high. I want that weight loss. But talking about the app, if you're someone in group, obviously I'm sure your consultant probably chats about what's on the app each week and stuff. I'm sure loads of you use the app. I think it's a great addition to membership. When I first joined Slimming World, you got your books, there were recipe books and stuff, but there wasn't all digital stuff. But the app, I think, it's given me a great incentive. So it gives me a really quick way to log everything, and I get that real sense of achievement when I've got to the end of the day and I'm full of free food and within my sins. So that really helps me. But also, there's tools on there to really inspire and motivate you. So even if you're not in a group, and somebody said to me that they're doing it on, there's a couple of people that are Slimming members, I have online membership, which totally understandable. You know, there are some circumstances where you can't get to a group, which is, you know, what the online membership is for. They're still going, but the app has really made a world of difference. So when I came home on last night from my church group, I just sat with a cup of tea and I was doing a bit of my knitting, and I just sat with the podcast on in the background, and it was so eye-opening. And it's stuff you know, but sometimes when you hear it, and this was the latest podcast, and it's called like All the Little Things, or The Little Things, something like that. I can't remember, you'll find it on there. And it's a really great conversation with the two ladies that do the podcast. One of them is a Slimming World consultant. So she talks about something that she did to help her members with their weight losses. And it's really about zoning in on your strengths with food optimizing, and recognizing where you can make some changes and make some differences. And the way she talks about it, that really opened my eyes. Like, am I really 100% grabbing this plan and running with it? Or am I kind of going, I know what I'm doing, and, you know, I know it'll come off and it's all good. You know, a bit of both, some days like that. So it really inspired me this week to crack right on, and I did what she said on the podcast. So yeah, have a little listen to that. I found that really, really inspiring. You know, don't forget to use all your tools that you've got as well. So, you know, in and out of group, you've got, obviously your group's the most effective tool there is. Like I say, there's nothing like group for that. Moral support, the friendship, the sense of community, being able to ask any question in a safe place and have a whole room full of people that, you know, can jump in and help and will have, you know, experienced it or known someone and can share that advice. So you can't beat being in group. Nothing does. But there are other tools that you can use as well. So you have got the app, you've got the recipe books, you've got the magazine, you've got the, you know, the website, and on the podcast you've got exercise videos and all sorts of things, and obviously your consultant when you're in a group. So yeah, use your tools. And I'm just going to end with a little bit of news. So my little bauble, my Christmas bauble, I have in my little book there, all filled in with my Christmas goal, which is great. And as you know, I talk about my fiance, Ivan, who's just lovely, and as you guys know, we're both Christians. So we've been together a year and nearly a year and a half now, and we're obviously both older and whatnot, been engaged for most of that. But being Christian, we don't live together or, you know, anything else together before we're married. So we originally penciled in a date for July next year. But a few things have happened this week where we've really sat down and had a conversation. We've had a conversation together. We've prayed about everything, and conversation with our church family and our pastor as well. And we are very happy to say that we have moved the wedding forward. So not wanting to do things by half, and dogs are excited over here. I'm now getting married in 8 weeks. Christmas Eve is now my wedding day this year. So there you go. If anyone has any top tips for me on planning, because I literally, yeah, if you have top tips on planning a wedding in like minimal time, I will gratefully read through those, stick them in the comments below. I'm so excited, I really am, and Ivan is as well. We just, as soon as we made that decision and we talked to the pastor and got the date confirmed, we've just been on cloud nine, knowing that, you know, we're going to be married, and this Christmas is going to be our Christmas together as a married couple, you know, Mr. and Mrs. So thrilled, over the moon, but very welcome to any ideas, you know. So yeah, that's my big bit of news, and I really need to focus. Not that I need to be any size on my wedding day, because he loves me. He'd just have me whatever size I can, but I don't want to be. I want to be continuing on with my original goal, and getting down to, you know, near as my target as I can, to be honest with you, which is my goal all along. So yes, that's me rambling on for like 15 minutes or so. I'll just give you one more little. They've settled now. Hello, girls. Hello, girls. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. Oh, yes, she's so pretty. Is she up? Oh, hello. Gabby's here as well. Little old man there, just chilling out. So, guys, yeah, me, Athena, Tess, and Cabby will say goodbye now. I hope that you all have an amazing week with your health, with your fitness, with your weight loss, with your healthy eating, with your lives. And I'll speak to you soon. Love ya. Bye.